I have to try something, guys. I want to know this, okay? For those of you watching at home, this is going to be at the beginning of the video before everything. If somebody dies at Death's house, does Death walk over to them, perform their ritual ceremony thing, or does a second Death or meta Death come in and perform the ritual? Let's find out. So in order to do this, we are going to have to invite somebody over, right? Meanwhile, I'm going to get Death to eat, because I don't... Wait, can Death starve to death? Okay, well, we're going to answer both of these questions. Wow, he's literally just taking a pee. Wasn't expecting there to be a legitimate stream of water. Wow, Death really has a huge bladder. What in the world? Bro. You know what makes this super freaking funny right now? But like, so screwed up at the same time. And I'm going to put this at the beginning of the episode. I have some more serious stuff to talk about in a minute. Well, I've already talked about it, but you guys will see it in a minute. Because I want to put this at the beginning of the episode, because I think this would be a really funny way to start it. Bro, she's literally got to watch him pee. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's freaking amazing. She's literally got to sit there and watch him take a leak. Dude, Death, you were really messed up, bro. I want to see if he teleports to her. That would be hilarious. Is he singing? Dude, even Death sings in the shower. I mean, dude, that's kind of demented. You're making her look at you while you're peeing. Wow. Not even a care in the world. And now Death is freaking watching her taking a shower. Bruh, come on. You were just getting weird with this. Please help. Death is holding me hostage. He literally is starving me to death so he can read me. He's just trying to make his numbers look good. Please help. Please, please, please. Try to get her to sleep some more. I don't know. I'm trying to pass the time as fast as I can. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. She's dying. Oh my god, it's the Meta Grim freaking Reaper. It's the Meta Reaper. Oh my god. Oh, this is a freaking... Wait, how can he get to her? Oh my god, is this a freaking thing? I'm gonna see if he listens to himself. Soul Reaper. Dude, he's... Oh my god, literally. I had no words. There's a freaking Meta Reaper. There are two things. Oh my god. This is literally a thing. The Meta flipping Reaper. The Grim Reaper is having a conversation with himself. It's so weird. I literally don't know how to feel about this. I guess I can make it my goal. I'll probably do another Sim series where I play as the Grim Reaper and just kill a crap ton of people at his house. That's definitely gone down. So I guess he'll eventually starve himself to death so that I can't play as him anymore. But it was cool. It was cool while it lasted. And if he's still here, when I get done with this playthrough, when everybody in my family and gotten too old and died or gotten themselves killed or whatever happens to them, I guess I'll do that. So I'm gonna move on to the serious part, and that's gonna be right now. Good Immortals, and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing some more Sims 4, but I want to talk to you guys for just a moment before I do that. And just while I'm doing that, I'm gonna kind of let these guys play. I'm gonna kind of let them roam around and do kind of what they want to for a minute. I'm not gonna have any interaction with them whatsoever. I'm not even gonna pay attention to what they're doing. So I kind of want to talk to you guys for just a moment because I've taken a few days off of YouTube. Of course, you guys won't know about this at all because I have 110% planned ahead, like 2 months worth. Like if I stop working on YouTube completely right now, I'd still have about a month or two of videos coming up. So I've been recording really far in advance. So and I feel like that's kind of weird. I know people do it and get away with it, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of a disconnect, which is kind of okay right now, but it could be better. But I'm just going to focus on my sim mainly because I don't know what he's doing. Just going to let him do his thing and follow him around for a minute, just so you guys have something to watch in the background. So I've kind of taken a little bit of time off to kind of, how you say, just enjoy myself more. And you know, don't worry, I'm still grinding. I still want to do YouTube. Like it's nothing to do with that, but I've kind of gotten to the point where I was like, okay, I'm not enjoying music anymore. Like I'm not playing music anywhere, you know. And so I took a few days off of making videos, or you know, specifically, of course, I'm making music. It's still going to be used for YouTube. I'm still going to post it, and that's not going to change. But what I will say is I took a few days, and I'm working on a cover now. Of course, by the time you see it again, I'll be done with it probably. Most likely. And it may already even be out. But this has taken a long time for me to make this cover, because I'm making it entirely in GarageBand with no real instruments. I'm making it all with MIDI instruments, you know, the instruments and beats and stuff. So I'm doing all of that, and I've really enjoyed it. And it's been a nice change of pace. Of course, I do want to get back into YouTube, and right now I'm just kind of waiting on my phone to charge. That's really the only reason I'm even making a video, is I'm literally waiting for my phone to charge so that I can go to bed. My phone has to charge on the USB port in my computer because I don't have the little brick or the block people call it, you know, those kind of things. And oh hey, hi there. That was interesting. So I wasn't really even contemplating making a video today. It just kind of happened. I was like, what can I hop on really quick that would be really simple and easy to record? And I thought, you know what, I haven't played The Sims in a while. You know, I kind of want to play that, and it's kind of my chill game. You know, I can chill out a bit. Okay, he needs there. Okay, he's. I can't let him do this anymore because he's got needs that he needs to take care of before he goes to work. Grab serving of hot dogs. Hey, I actually ate hot dogs for real today, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of my story, and I'm sticking to it, kind of thing. And yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to lately. Again, this is gonna upload right after, like 2 days after another video, or 3 at the most. So like, really and truly, you're gonna be like, Jeremy, you really weren't ever gone. I mean, yeah, you know, according to you guys, I won't, but again, I recorded really far ahead for that reason. I grinded really hard. Well, the reason I grinded so hard is because I thought that I would have a job by now. And I thought that I would be working full-time and trying to set everything up and trying to get adjusted to my work schedule before I, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to figure out when I can record and it be the most convenient and fun for me, while still maintaining work performance and that sort of thing. You know, not being late for work, it's a really difficult balance because YouTube really takes a lot of time. Like, even uploading 3 videos a week, like, I'm telling you, I put way too much time in it, like way much more time into this than I should. Because each video I make takes like 5 or 6 hours to do. So you're thinking 3 videos a week, that's probably about 20 to 30 hours a week spent just on YouTube. And that's a lot. I mean, there's YouTubers who put out up to 14 videos in a week, and I mean, that's really respectable, but the problem is they have editors they hire most of the time. Most of the time. PewDiePie is an exception, but he also just mainly, not always, but mainly posts one video a day, though, so it's kind of a trade-off. Like, I know Mark has Ethan, and I believe Amy as well. Amy helps him with some of the editing and I guess Photoshop stuff too. But I'm doing it all. Like, I'm doing it all, and I'm a newlywed. I'm trying to figure life out. I'm really young. I'm 21 for those of you who don't know, and I'm trying to figure life out. But I also want this whole YouTube thing to work as well, so I'm working really hard on it and trying to make it work. And I just want to be open with you guys about that, because I know this is kind of a weird topic. Most of the time whenever I play a game or something, I don't ever talk about serious things. I usually make separate videos for that, but I kind of decided that I was just going to play The Sims for a little while. And don't worry, I'm going to get off the serious topic here in a minute, but I just wanted to talk about it really quick, because I don't know, what are you doing? Oh, you're cleaning that up. Okay. I just wanted to do that for a couple minutes, because I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. I mean, honestly, again, if money was no object, if we literally did not have to do anything, like if the food truck showed up at our house every week, if like everything was taken care of, like YouTube is what I would do. If money was no object at all, there's no such thing as buying things, no such thing as blah blah blah, I would legit not change a thing about what I'm doing. So I kind of wanted to express that to you guys, and I may even make a totally separate video. I might string all this together, what I'm saying, into a full different video. So I'm sorry if you guys ever see this twice. I might think this is a good message. I want to put this up on my channel separately. But I just want to tell you guys to not give up for yourselves too, because that's important, to do something that you love doing. Like I said, I've already mentioned it. I would do this if I didn't have to go work, right? And I mean, I'm still gonna do this. Chill out. I'm not going nowhere. But I'm just saying, the reality is, I'm probably gonna have to get a steady job, and I'm probably gonna have to make money. That being said, YouTube videos might slack up and they might not. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds yet, but that's why I grinded so hard. And I worked so hard for the past 3 or 4 weeks. I've literally spent countless hours, like sometimes even 12 hours a day, doing YouTube videos. Because I don't know if I'm going to have that kind of time and to be able to grind that hard and make videos for you guys. I honestly don't know if I'm going to have that kind of time in the future, ever. So, I just wanted to speak on that really quick. And another thing I want to mention is, as soon as I can get a slightly more reliable internet situation, I'm going to be moving my videos to VidMe on a more regular basis, because I'm consistently getting 30, 40 views over there, and it's not all about views. I mean, I love YouTube as a platform. Like, I'm going to still watch YouTube videos and YouTubers that are here. But I mean, I'm going to look into YouTube's competitors as well, such as VidMe. And even though I'm not 100% sure, I don't think VidMe is going to take off like YouTube did. I sincerely doubt it. I mean, they might. They have really good foundation. They easily could. But I want to move my videos over there because it's getting consistently more views. And even though I only have like 15 followers over there, I have 370 people. And maybe even more by the time this comes out. I may have 400 people by the time this comes out. and I'm still only getting like 5 to 10 views per video. Like, it's ridiculously, like, the proportion is way off. Yet on VidMe, I'm getting like anywhere from 30 to 50 views per video and only have 15 followers. That's a serious issue. Nobody watches small channels on YouTube anymore. Like, it just doesn't happen. And everybody's small on VidMe right now, like, relatively, in the grand scheme of things. I mean, yeah, there are the bigger creators and the smaller creators, but, like, the big creators have maybe 20,000 followers. Like, not many at all. And they also have a tip system instead of ad revenue based system, which means that essentially viewers can tip the creators, and the creator gets 100% of the tips, by the way. The viewers can tip the creators, and I know that's not necessarily the most stable way to do it, but at the same time, realize that that's also a very viable way. That is a very viable means to make money by banking videos as the tip format. Because I feel like Twitch does this well. And of course, if I had better internet, or good internet period, I would probably try to stream some. But I'm not sure how I feel about that in general. And again, sorry I'm not actually playing Link and commentating on the game. I promise I'm going to play the game in a minute, but I just want to get this off my chest and show you guys exactly how I feel about all this. And kind of moving forward, I'm going to try to go on. Look, I don't think I can ever just completely go away on YouTube. I don't think I could ever completely shut down my YouTube channel and move all the way to VidMe, unless the start, if and only if I was making a killing off of VidMe and nothing was happening on YouTube still, I would probably back off YouTube and focus on VidMe. Like, if I could make enough money off VidMe to do it full time, of course I would do that and not do what the crap and not do YouTube. I said what the crap about this, by the way. So that's kind of how I feel about that whole situation. Again, I'm still going to stay on YouTube. Either way, I'm going to be a video creator somewhere. Like, that's what I want to do. So it kind of doesn't matter what platform I do that on. You know, I'm not biased to YouTube. I don't just outright hate YouTube. I don't just outright love VidMe. I mean, they both have their ups and downs, so that's kind of how I feel about that. And I could see myself doing both, if that makes sense. Now, VidMe has a lot of work before it can even come close to YouTube. There are a couple features that I really like on YouTube that VidMe does not have yet. And the main thing is scheduling uploads, because I use that. Because there are going to be days I'm not going to have time. There are going to be days I'm not going to feel like it. And it would be near impossible to keep up with a schedule of any kind, any magnitude, once a week, once a month, once a year, twice a week, whatever, just whatever. Like, there'd be no way I could keep up with a consistent schedule if there was no kind of scheduled uploads. And as far as I know, there's not one yet. Of course, I haven't looked yet. It's been about 4 or 5 months since I've looked on VidMe at all and even given VidMe a second thought. But I've noticed that my channel over there is starting to gain a little bit of traction, so I'm like, maybe I should check that out and keep posting, if for nothing else, to get new subscribers on YouTube, if for nothing else. So I just thought I would let you guys know that I am on VidMe. It's still ImmortalJeremy. It's still just, I mean, everything is the exact same as here. The thing I'm going to try to do to get people from YouTube to go over to VidMe is trying to release my videos about a week early on VidMe. And where I'm at right now on YouTube, like how many videos I have uploaded to YouTube, that's actually very possible to do because, like I said, I'm 2 months ahead on YouTube. It would be so easy for me just to even go 2 months ahead right now, as of making the video, not it coming out. Obviously, I don't know what the situation will be when it actually comes out. So, and you know what? Maybe you're seeing this again for the second time. Maybe I will throw this together in a video and release it on some weekend day months ahead of this, and then come back and make it a Sims video. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I just hit record and words are just coming out of my mouth, and I feel like I should just say it, because otherwise I'm not being open, transparent, and truthful with you guys, and I don't want that. I don't ever want that. I want you guys to know my heart, start to finish, how I feel about things, the situation on YouTube. Again, in no way do I hate YouTube. In no way do I think YouTube is ever going anywhere. It's just that I'm noticing a better trend on the view habits on VidMe, and I feel like I have a chance to get discovered there. So therefore, I'm going to try to focus a little bit more effort on VidMe than I have been. I'm going to try to at least upload there at least once a month to start with. And then eventually I may get it to where all my videos are coming out there, but they're coming out before YouTube. And I'm not sure how long that's going to take, because obviously I'm still going to have to catch up with YouTube, and I may have to post like literally every day. If they ever come out with the scheduler, I'll be set, because what I'll do is I'll schedule something to come out every single day, and I won't even have to touch this stupid thing. Like, that's what I really want. I want to be able to mass upload all of my YouTube videos in one night, take about 5 or 6 hours to upload everything, not upload, but transfer it from YouTube to VidMe directly with YouTube links, and then be able to schedule it, because that would be such a dream. Like, I would hop on that boat so quick, because it would be so easy. Again, it would only take me 6 hours of work or so, and I could have every video on my current state to come out, and then once it's caught up more, then I could start releasing a week in advance or so, and maybe being a week in advance on actually making the videos for YouTube. That way we're only about 3 or 4 videos ahead. Time for, like, say this video that I'm making is going to come out in 2 months or so, something like that. Instead of coming out in 2 months, I could say, hey, this is coming out next week instead of 2 months from now. That would be the more ideal gap, but I know that sometimes that's kind of impossible to do, especially with the multi-part series such as The Sims. Anyway, yeah, I'm about done with talking about that. I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on, both in my head and like physically, like what we've been up to and doing. I haven't even really played video games that much recently. Well, that's kind of a lie. I've been replaying GTA 5, the story mode for that, and both times that I've played that, my first time obviously in like September, whenever it came out, like 5 years ago, and then right now I'm playing it again, and I'm almost at the end again. So I've been kind of enjoying that in my free time. What in the heck is... Eat it, please, 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 please. Why are you embarrassed? From privacy violation? What the freak even happened? I don't even know. I don't even care. He's gonna live stream in his PJs. I mean, I'm recording in my PJs, so I can't say much. What the heck was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, flip. I hate when that happens. I I see it all the time whenever I'm going to edit. I see that I sit there and make half of a conversation, like I get all the way to the big high point, the peak, the mountaintop climax, and I literally forget to continue the story or whatever I was saying. I'm sorry. If I remember it, I might type it in text in editing if it was important. If it's not, then I'm sorry. I'm not the kind of guy who likes... Are those particles new? I feel like those particles are new. Shoot, what was I trying to say? Freak! I do this every time to myself. Why am I like this? Anyway, I didn't mean for that to become a rant. Just kind of showing you guys what's gonna possibly happen in the future. I don't think like I said, I don't think I'll ever move fully to VidMe unless I like blow up on there and I'm making a living off VidMe alone. I'm just gonna try to. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse to death. I mean, you guys probably 110% understand. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about GTA, wasn't I? I was talking about playing GTA again. I eventually want to play it for the channel. I know it's got a lot of like bad things in it, but I think it'd be really cool to play it. Not for the story, but just for like the missions. Like, include parts of the missions, and I want to do it in first person. So obviously there will be some of the stuff in it. There'll be some of the obviously there'll be some of the cutscenes in it and stuff because I'll commentate on it. But also I might cut out some sections of the game that are kind of deemed like, or that might be deemed like really bad. I mean, the game's bad. Don't get me wrong, the game's bad. It's got shooting, murder, stealing, like all in language in it. But I'm talking about the really bad sections. Anything with nudity or, you know, or torture, for instance. There's torture in the game, and I wouldn't want to put that on my channel. In fact, I pretty much did with that woman that I killed from these guys' family. You know, that, whatever, I think her name was Summer. Yeah, her name was Summer. One thing I need to mention. I'm going to go save and manage worlds. And I'm going to show you guys something really quick. Now, I've redone a lot of this, and I'm going to continue what I was saying in a minute. I'm going to... something I did off camera was, like, went and put lot traits on a bunch of places. I don't think anywhere here, but... For instance, like my house, I put fast internet, silent and great acoustics because those are all things that are going to help out Jeremy in his YouTube career, and it'll help the girl in the purple. I forget her name. I don't even know her name. The science layer is going to help her, and then great acoustics will help Jeremy again, kind of further the thing. Of course, he didn't have that here because we don't have good internet here, so it's kind of the same situation. Like, hopefully when I move into a better house, I'm going to have super fast internet, and it'll really help out. I'm going to love YouTube even more, because right now I love it, but I could love it more if I had better internet. So I went and I kind of remodeled a couple of these places. I didn't do a lot at these places here. Like, I didn't make a whole bunch of changes, but I did make a couple changes just in case you see something that's like, hey, that's not my game. I went and edited these lots in my free time just because I wanted to. And I've started building up Newcrest in my free time, like building a game. Like, for instance, this game lounge. If you ever see me go here, there's a public pool over here. Number one, places that aren't there, if that makes, or there, like, there's not a game lounge in The Sims, for instance, and there's not a public pool in The Sims right now, for instance. Of course, I did build a couple of the more generic stuff just because I may eventually build a house out here, so I kind of want some of the more generic stuff out here as well. But I know Newcrest is just kind of a blank slate kind of place. And I also put a bar over here. I'm actually going to go inside of this and show you guys what I did with the place. You know, one night Kelly was on the phone with her mom and in here, and I was just like, well, I can't record because she's over here yapping, and I literally Like, I can't do that. I can't like have her talking in the same room as me and not expect there to be some kind of mic bleed or echo. So I put a bunch of time, or not a bunch, but a decently good amount of time into a restaurant type bar thing for our Sims to go enjoy. So not to beat a dead horse to death, but going back to the subject of GTA, plan is to eventually do a first-person playthrough of GTA 5 and including some of the better moments of the game, some of the missions, some of me dying, some of me doing really well, you know, and some of the funnier moments, the random moments, the scary moments, the intense moments. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna have to have internet to do that because I want to do that on PC, and I can't access GTA 5 or really hardly any of my games without internet, because for some stupid reason it's literally it's because the developer said, I don't know, just because you can't do it. You know, it has nothing to do with me just being like, oh, I want it a certain way. No, literally the developer's like, if you're not connected to the internet, you cannot play this game. Sorry. It's your loss. You should have read the terms. Which, I mean, normally that would be okay, but we don't have internet. So, you know, and I can't use Kelly's hotspot on my PC. I don't have a Wi-Fi chip, or a Bluetooth-enabled Wi-Fi chip in my PC, so. Yeah. And here's the screwed up thing. In order to use the hotspot via USB, I know people are probably yelling at me to do that, you have to have iTunes downloaded. I don't have iTunes on my PC because I thought it was stupid. Because I hate getting those stupid updates. Please update iTunes. Blah, blah, blah. I hated getting those on my old computer. So I never downloaded the stupid thing. And when I tried to download the Windows version for Mac, it was always the 32-bit version, and you can install 32-bit iTunes on the 64-bit Windows. So I literally just want to like throw myself out of a window, like that one meme, you know, where the guy's like, I don't know, maybe we should make this work right kind of meme, you know, like everybody's like, let's screw our people over, and then there's that one guy that's just like, maybe we should actually do right by our fans. And he, you know, gets thrown out the window. I'm kind of like that guy. I'm like, why wouldn't you make it easy to download a 64-bit Windows iTunes from a 32-bit Mac, just for the sole purpose of putting it on your 64-bit computer that can't access internet? Like, gee, am I an idiot for, like, seriously, did they not think that was going to ever happen? I can assure you, I'm probably not the only one. I mean, yes, I'm probably one in like 2 million people or something like that, but I'm sure it still happens and people probably get mad about it, so it's whatever. By the way, that is a really interesting and cool painting. I actually really like that. Like, for real, like it. I really hope it's not a masterpiece, because if I see, you know what? That's staying here. Sorry, not sorry, buddy. You're going, wait, hold on. You're going right here on the wall. Just right there. Yeah. Sure. Okay. So there's that. I'm kind of annoyed by that, but I mean, you really can't do much about it. Besides the obvious of getting internet or unhooking literally the 10 miles of cables hooked to my PC, take it to somebody's house with my monitor, hook it up for 10 minutes, and then downloading the stupid thing. Like, I would rather transfer all my videos to a flash drive and upload it from the Mac, which is what I've been doing. You know, I'd much rather do that. It's literally a lot simpler to do it that way. But it makes no flipping sense. None. At all. No sense. So, That sucks because when I edit videos, sometimes I like to throw little pictures and stupid crap in there. I know I don't do it a lot, but I would do it at least some. Like, you know, the Immortal seal thing the whole time. And I was like, and like I was like, help, help. Or the monkey thing where I was like going, trying to get away from the neighbor. Is that a camera? Oh, it's not a camera. And wow, I can't believe I actually just kind of almost made that sound perfectly, and I'm not even scared. That's kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy that I can do that. I didn't know I could fake it. That actually sounded almost exact. I mean, from my ears, it does anyway. But anyway, I make that sound when I'm scared. So I put like a picture of an ape in my little bubble, like where my face is over here in this corner. And I'm probably breaking the fourth wall by doing that. But but literally in my little bubble over here, there was like an ape. And it was just the funniest thing ever to me. Like, I may even include a couple clips of what I'm talking about in this video so you guys can see. So that kind of sucked. You know, it kind of sucks that I can't do that, because I thought of a couple examples of how I really want to add funny stuff in. When I said none a while ago, and I was like, none at all, none. I would literally like to put a picture of a literal none in the picture. I think it'd be the freaking hilarious thing ever, but like, I can't do it. I may still do it. I don't know. I'm sitting here talking about like as if I'm not gonna do it, but I could go the extra mile and download a picture of a nun onto download a picture of a nun onto the Mac and then transfer it via flash drive. But oh my god, that's a lot of work just for a nun joke or a pun. Like, I mean, like, it's just so stupid. Like, it would take me 5 seconds to do it otherwise. Anyway, sorry for complaining. You guys probably tired of hearing me complaining. You might like me complaining. I don't know. Negativity is huge on YouTube right now. Oh, bam! Right in the kisser. Haha. You just got burnt, YouTube. What you gonna do about it? Demonetize me? I am the one. But yeah, God, why am I an idiot? I love it. I took some Tylenol PM a couple minutes ago because it's like literally, what time is it? It's literally 7:30 in the morning. I haven't been to sleep yet. Like, in 15 or 16 hours. Like, I'm approaching 15 or 16 hours right now. And so I was like, okay, maybe I should get a little help. And I had a headache too. And me and Kelly have both been sick. Of course, again, don't worry. I'm pretty sure we're not dead in 2 months from now. Like, kind of sure. Not 100% sure. Don't want to jinx it. But kind of sure. So, yeah, that's kind of the deal. We've both been kind of sick, so that's kind of another kind of thing pointing to me taking a break from YouTube. I'm like, I don't feel that great, so like I've got a headache and a lot of sinus problems, so I've kind of strayed away from YouTube a little bit. I don't know why I'm not watching anybody. It kind of would make sense to watch people, I think, but then again, Jeremy's an idiot, so it's whatever. Alright guys, so I'm done recording for today, and I think I'm about to go to bed here pretty quick, and with that, God bless. I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully it didn't end off too abruptly, because I actually recorded me playing Grim Reaper like 2 seconds ago. But like, how it's going to appear on the video is this going to be first, because it was a legitimate question, like, and I wanted an answer to the viewer within the first few seconds or the first few minutes of the video, so if they get that little bit of gratification, and then maybe they'll stay and listen, or maybe you guys stayed and listened to all of my other stuff. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. God bless. See you guys later.
Same emotion, just a different day. I here trying to get it each and every way.